टेंशन हो ऐसा।
अच्छा ठीक है, वो है मेरे पास, आपके पास चार्जर है?
ये चार्जर है? हाँ,
मैं ले
यहाँ तक। जी हाँ, लाइव होगा शायद। हाँ,
लाइव कौन सी कह रही है लाइव? कनाडा के कुछ लोग सुनना चाह रहे हैं। लाइव होगा, बिल्कुल होगा। ये मैंने लगा दिया। तो ये वो लोग IEC.com पे कर सकते हैं, राइट?
Did you go to Riyadh this year? I did, yeah, definitely. I'm doing it right now. And I'm doing like, let's see, I'll do before Hajj. The date of the permit should be 360 days after the previous payment. Because I went in December. It won't let me book, like.
No, but I went in February this year. I already did.
Maybe you log in with a different.
You log in with different ID?
No. I deleted the app and then
आप
reinstalled
ही
it.
कैसे होगा कोई सा?
मैं तो 2 साल लग गया.
नहीं मैं दो.
Yeah.
मुझे नहीं करना था.
Maybe remove the app and reinstall it.
I tried that.
You tried that?
It let me do that last week, but now I won't be, you know, I don't know, it's so strange.
Inshallah, we'll start in 2 more minutes. ये कुछ हो गया इसमें टेक्निकल देखें. नो सिग्नल.
आपका वो स्लीप मोड में लाइट था ना.
When you go to all your buttons,
ये वाला.
then have a previous for everyone in there.
No, it didn't.
That's why.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Did you go with broker for it? You booked it through the app?
No, I went to the book, but this thing I booked through the app.
And it just disappeared?
Yeah, remove the app completely. I have a new phone actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's try with a different phone.
ये मेरे ख्याल से आपका यूएस जो है ना वो पोर्ट मुझे लगता है वीक है.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
तो मैं एक और चीज़ भी देखता हूँ अगर ये लग जाए.
डायरेक्ट.
हमारा पूरा एक दिन कट जा मगर 15 hours, we're going 15 hours later, leaving 15 hours earlier. But that's okay, it's
अगर ये नहीं लगता
well, we can come back and get some rest.
ये भी लगा के देख सकते हैं क्योंकि ये ढीला हो रहा है और वो देख रहे हैं एकदम से निकल रहा है वो. मैं इसको जाके अंदर लेके आता हूँ.
ठीक.
नहीं बचा. एक मसला ये हुई है कि जो भी आप लोग हमारे कमरे में हैं, उन लोगों को बीच मेकअप करके जाना.
तो अपने को धूप कोई जगह खड़े लेट करता है.
फजर के वक्त पहुँच रहे हैं.
बहुत अच्छा.
Dr. Hadi just got a clinic, so he's not
نہیں ہو رہا؟ اچھا
اب اس کو آپ نے کسی طرح اسٹیبل رکھنا ہے مولانا.
ہلانا نہیں ہے.
لیکن وہ آ نہیں رہی ادھر. یہ آ جائے گا, یہ ریکگنائز کرے گا.
لیکن یہ صرف بیک گراؤنڈ دے رہا, وہ نہیں دے رہا.
آپ کا ڈسپلے آپ نے دوسرا کیا ہوا نا,
وہ ڈسپلے سیٹنگز میں جا کے
اچھا اچھا,
اس کو آپ کو خالی کرنا ہے کہ فرسٹ اسکرین دکھائے.
کریں کیسے کرتے ہیں؟
تو یہ تھوڑا لوز ہے مولانا, آپ کو اسٹیبل رکھنا پڑے گا.
اچھا
یہ فار سم ریزن.
ہاں ہاں سمجھ گیا, ٹھیک ہے, اس کو بس کوشش کرتے ہیں انشاءاللہ.
اب کریں, چلائیں.
ٹھیک. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ. اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم, بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. الحمد للہ رب العالمین والصلاة والسلام علی سیدنا و نبینا و مولانا ابی القاسم محمد وآلہ الطیبین الطاہرین المعصومین. اما بعد فقد قال اللہ فی کتابہ الکریم, بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. Congratulations to all of you, and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving you and all those who are going to go for Hajj this year, inshallah, the opportunity to visit his house and perform the wajib of Hajj, which is very, very important among the wajibat. وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ, this is what Quran says, وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ. It is due to Allah from the people, means it is Allah's right, lillahi, ala nas, right on people of Allah, which is very strong word. It's not saying just it is wajib to do it. No, it is one of the rights of Allah that the people have to fulfill. But Allah is Rahim, so He didn't say that every human being is supposed to do it, or every Muslim should do it. Man istata'a ilayhi sabila, whoever is able to go for Hajj and perform this wajib, it is wajib for him. Another strong word is here. وَمَنْ كَفَرَ, and who does the kufr, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ, then Allah is free from needs of all the worlds. Allah does not need anybody. Allah is ghani. People need Allah. No, means nobody is there who Allah needs. So Allah is ghani, Allah is needless. فَمَنْ كَفَرَ, so the word kafara has been used. Again, it's a very strong word. Means if somebody is not doing it, is not doing Hajj, Baytullah, then kind of kufr. Of course, he's not kafir, technically, but these are the words that has been used in this ayah, Surah Al Imran, ayat number 97, which means this is one of the most important a'mal and one of very fundamental deeds in Islam that nobody can avoid. And there are so many hadiths, very strong and very clear about this, that this is not acceptable, that somebody who is able to do Hajj and he avoids doing it. MashaAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have given you this opportunity. Thank Allah for that, and congratulations to all of you. First of all, in this presentation, as it is evident from its name, it is titled Hajj Step by Step. Hajj is one of the a'mal, one of the deeds that is very complicated, and the parts of Hajj, the rituals of Hajj is not easy to remember. And when you go and read any book, if it is first time for you, it gets so much confusion, you find so much ambiguity there, or confusions, or so many questions comes in your mind, and the book cannot answer those all questions. Then it's very hard to have a picture of Hajj, what you are going to do. So the purpose of this presentation is step by step. Let's see what you are going to do there, and what are the basic obligations that you should understand that you are going to perform there. What are the rituals? And step by step, day by day, how many days you are going to stay there, which day you are going to do what ritual. In the end of this presentation, inshallah, you will have an idea. And many times people have given me the comments, as they said that it looks like I have done the Hajj before. It is not something new for me anymore. That's why it's step by step. Inshallah, if you have questions, write them down. We have two options. Either we take the questions right away on any slide, but it is better to let's finish the presentation, the whole presentation, and then you ask me the questions, and write down, note all those questions that you have about any slide, any step. Why? Because you might get the answer already once we finish. So you don't need to ask and interrupt the flow of the presentation. So I would recommend this, that after we finish this, ask me the questions. Inshallah, we'll have time for question and answer session. Salawat Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So now you are in the stage of preparation for Hajj. You're preparing for Hajj. You will go for Hajj. You have the intention for Hajj. You already have done so much for your plan and for your journey. These are three simple and important steps that are needed for preparation for Hajj. Number one, your intention should be totally pure and khalisatan lillah, qurbatan ilallah. As any ibadat, whatever you do, good, any worship, you say qurbatan ilallah. Your salah, your psalm, your any ibadat. Hajj is no exception. And Hajj also, from now, the day you intended to do Hajj, your intention should be only for Allah. Not when I come back, people say, Haji Sahab aa gaye, Haji, Haji, Haji. No, I'm not going to take this title or anything or any praise from anybody. Everything I'm doing is for Allah, qurbatan Allah, to seek nearness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah told me to do it, I'm doing it. This is one. Second thing is, so this was right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Lillahi ala nas, this is a right of Allah that you are going to pay and you are going to perform, you are going to fulfill. But there are rights of people. Allah does not like any person to come and say, Allah, I worship you, and he ignores the rights of people. Allah says, first you have to fulfill the rights of people. So that's why if you have any right, any kind of rights, it could be financial, it could be social, it could be any kind of right of any person on you, and you have to fulfill it. You cannot ignore it. You have to fulfill that before you start your Hajj. And these are some examples of that. In number 2, you see, ask forgiveness if possible. If somebody, a mu'min, a mu'mina, he is not happy with you, or you have, some relationships that are not good. So try to rectify anything between you, your relationship to be good. And the least, you can ask for forgiveness or anything that you can do in order to make sure that nobody is displeased with you, or you might have said something, you might have written something, you might have posted something that hurt somebody's feeling. And it happens. We are not ma'soomeen. Anything we do, anything we say might hurt somebody's feelings. So say sorry to your circle of relationship as much as is possible. Now it comes about money. And mashallah, you already know this. You may know many of these things that I'm going to say here, but it is going to be a reminder. So either it is a teaching or reminder. If something new for you, you consider it as a lesson. If you know it already, consider it as a reminder. So lawful money, halal. Halal in all aspects. If you have taken loan from somebody, personal loan, of course, the credit cards or the home mortgage is exception here. Why? Because the credit card, the companies, they want you to delay. They don't want you to give them now. But still, it should not affect your ability to pay off your mortgage or your credit cards. But if it is a normal, of course, your life here is a normal life, and this is part of your life in this country, that you have the house on mortgage, you have some credit card, balances on your credits. That is fine. But personal loans, if you have taken from somebody, you should return that loan first. Or he gives you permission and say, no, that's fine. Take it. I can wait. Do your Hajj. Come back easily. I'm not in a hurry. Then it is a different story. So you have to give all the qard that you have taken. It's good to write your will. All the time writing the will is a mustahab, especially when you're going for Hajj. You might have many things. Allah forbid anything happens. Allah forbid, nobody knows. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you long life and come back with safety, inshallah. But, it's all in the hands of Allah. Even if you are 100% inshallah sure that you will come back safely, still it is mustahab to write a will. Anything you have about your property, about your dues that you have to pay, about anything that you want your heir to know, or your children or your family to know about, you write a will about it. There are samples of the will available on authentic websites. Third is what you are doing already here, mashallah. You are here for why? Because you know that you are going to perform a wajib amal, just like salah. You cannot go and stand suddenly and you don't know how to pray. And you start doing wudu and you don't know at all that how to do wudu. So you learn first, then you do. The same thing about this. So you are here to learn how to perform Hajj so that you don't make a mistake, because any mistake might cause the entire Hajj, Allah forbid, to be invalid. In order to know that you are performing the Hajj correctly, either you should have so much knowledge that you are able to derive the ahkam, the Islamic laws from Quran and Sunnah and Ijma' and Aql, which means you are mujtahid by yourself, then it's okay, it's fine. Then you do what your research says, because it is between you and Allah. You cannot reach to Allah and say, Ya Allah, tell me how to do Hajj. Allah has told you, but you have to go and find those sources which makes you certain that what you're doing is according to the will of Allah. Either your own research and knowledge, which means you become mujtahid by yourself, or you do taqleed. Some people are afraid of doing taqleed, or they are not convinced with taqleed. It's fine. If you're not, see, taqleed is not originally wajib. What is wajib is your knowledge. To seek knowledge so much that you make sure that yes, what you are doing, it is according to will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But if you don't have much time to do those research, you have other work to do, who can spend 50 years, 60 years doing all those research? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, based on His mercy, gave you the option that it's fine. You do all your worldly tasks and remain busy in your jobs and business, is fine. You can seek help of a person who has spent his time in doing the research, and he is a mujtahid, he is a marja'. So do taqleed of him, ask him what to do, where I go there, how can I make sure that my Hajj is in order? So that is, taqleed is that important. So, this is, now we are starting about the whole Hajj at a glance. We'll go to the next, inshallah, slide. You'll find the whole Hajj in one page. But here also, classification of Hajj. Which Hajj you are going to do? There are, it is Hajj al-Tamattu'. Actually, Hajjatul Islam. Hajjatul Islam means the Hajj which is wajib by Islam. This has three kinds: Tamattu', Ifrad, Qiran. We don't want to go to the details because we don't have much time. Ifrad and Qiran is for people who live nearby, within 48 miles of Makkah. These two for them. It's not for us, so why should we even talk about it? So for us is Hajj al-Tamattu'. Now the Hajj that you are going to do is Hajj al-Tamattu'. See, this is very simple. It's right here. These are 18 steps that you will take for Hajj. So first 5 are called Hajj, Umrah Tamattu'. When and how, inshallah, we'll discuss that. But this is the whole thing we are going to discuss. We will spend much time in these 5. Why? Because Tawaf, for example, Ihram, Tawaf, and except just the, almost everything is going to be repeated here. So we don't need to just go again and repeat them. So much time will be spent in this 5. If you understand this 5, those 13 will be easy to understand, inshallah. So don't look to the numbers, don't worry about it. It's simple and easy, inshallah. You'll find it step by step, so simple, inshallah, that you will understand what is Hajj. Hajj is so easy. You will say Hajj is so easy, inshallah. Say one salawat. Now we are at Hajj at-Tamattu. At a glance, let's see what is the whole Hajj at-Tamattu. 5 steps. Number 1, Ihram. So there is a place where you do Ihram. We'll talk about it separately. Number 2, Tawaf. So you wear your Ihram, then you will do your Tawaf, then what? Then you offer Salat-e-Tawaf behind Maqam Ibrahim. Salat-e-Tawaf. Then what? Then Sa'i. Sa'i between Safa and Marwa. This is 4th step, and 5th one is Taqsir. Taqsir means you cut your hair or your nail. And this way you get out of the ihram of Hajj, Umrah Tamattu. Now for Hajj, again you will have another ihram. We'll talk about it later. So this is all Umrah Tamattu at a glance. In one page you find, you do ihram, then tawaf, salat-e-tawaf, sa'i, taqsir. These 5 steps. Then this, then this, then this. Okay. What is next? Hajj Tamattu at a glance. Now this is Hajj Tamattu. That was Umrah Tamattu. This is Hajj Tamattu. Both together, actually, what we are talking about, overall Hajj, is 2 parts. Hajj, Umrah Tamattu, Hajj Tamattu. So here are 13 steps. This is, number 1 is Safa. Number 1 actually, you do the Ihram right here. Number 2, go to Arafat. 3, Muzdalifah. 4, 5th, 5, these 13. So I'm not gonna repeat them. Why? To save time, because we are going to go step by step. Each one has at least 1 slide, or maybe more. So this was just at a glance. Now you have the idea that what you are going to do at Hajj. This is the whole Hajj. This is the whole Hajj. In these 2 slides, Umrah Tamattu and Hajj Tamattu, this is the whole Hajj. And we are going to talk about them. Now we are starting. Say one salawat. First step is to wear ihram. For ihram, how to wear ihram? So there is a place for ihram where you wear ihram. First, you have to find that place where you are going to start your ihram, where you are going to wear your ihram. It's called the miqat. You have to find a miqat. Mawaqit is plural of miqat. When you say mawaqit, so this is plural of miqat. There are 5 mawaqit, but usually if you go to Medina, Dhul Hulayfa is the one where you do your ihram. Most of the groups go to Medina first. When they go there, then from there they come to Makkah. While they are coming to Makkah, as they leave Medina, maybe 5 miles or less than 5 miles, immediately you find you are there already. So it is in the suburbs of Medina. You stop there, you go there and do your ihram. There are 4 more, but they are very far away, and I don't think that anybody uses them. Juhfa, sometimes yes. The people who don't go to Medina first, they go from Jeddah to Makkah directly, and they go to Medina afterwards. For them, they have to go to Juhfa. Juhfa, as you see here, Al-Juhfa, I think is not showing the, you see the Juhfa, right? Below, below right here, Red Sea. Here Juhfa. Juhfa is far away from Jeddah, 3 or 4 hours. The same, then from Jeddah you come to Makkah. See Makkah down, right here? So it's kind of triangle, it makes a triangle. So from Jeddah you go to Juhfa, from Juhfa you go to Makkah. I think, let me see. Okay, no, we don't have Juhfa picture. Otherwise, I could show you. So here. Now it depends on your group. Your group taking you to Medina first, or to Jeddah, and from Jeddah to Makkah first. So you cannot go from Jeddah to Makkah without wearing ihram. And the only place where you go is Juhfa. There is a technical, question many people ask, that if it is hard for you, or you cannot go to Juhfa, or your group did not arrange for Juhfa, they go to Jeddah, from Jeddah they are going to Makkah, and many groups, our Muslim brothers, other fiqh, they wear their ihram at the airport of their countries, or they sit on the plane with ihram. Can we do that? We cannot do that. But yes, one thing you can do, if you cannot go to miqat. Going to miqat is first preference. But if you cannot go to miqat and you know that it's not possible for you to go to miqat, then there is something it's called nadhr. Nadhr, wow. You say, you doing the vowing for example, you say, and there is a sentence, a specific Shar'i sentence to say, as you say, I am offering my salat for rakat, for dhuhr, wajib, qurbatan ilallah ta'ala. Same thing is there. Something you say that for example, if I reach Jeddah safely, I will wear my ihram there, and this is on me from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when you say this, so you promised Allah that if you reach safely there, then you are going to wear your ihram from Jeddah. This is called ihram with nadhr, mannat. And that is okay. But you do that when you know that you will not be able to go to a miqat. If you can go to miqat, that is preferable. Method of ihram. How to wear ihram. So we talked about the place of ihram. Now how you wear ihram. Do niyat that I'm wearing ihram of Umrah Tamattu' for Hajjatul Islam, wajib qurbatin Allah ta'ala. While you doing this niyat, immediately you have to say the talbiyah without delay. It is just like your salat. When you offer your salat, how you immediately after your niyat you say Allahu Akbar. It's called takbiratul ihram. Takbiratul ihram. Now everything is becoming haram on you in salat. You cannot eat while you praying, you cannot walk while you're praying, you cannot talk while you're praying. things become haram on you. Takbiratul ihram. The same thing here, when you're wearing ihram, as soon as you will wear ihram in appropriate way, things will become haram on you. What things? There is a slide. You can have that slide with you and know that what. Of course, they need more details, but if you have questions, you can ask someone who is with you, any alim, or you can contact me, inshallah. I will try to help you out. If you have any question, may arise anytime, anything can emerge. On WhatsApp, you can send me voicemail or something that I have this. Hopefully, I hope, inshallah, I will be able to see and try to answer as soon as possible. Or you can contact any alim, anyone, you know. But talbiyah here is must. As soon as you do the niyat, talbiyah is, as I said, like the takbiratul ihram in our salat. You say, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk, la sharika laka labbaik. Okay. When you say this, it should be, you should utter every single word in correct way. It's wajib. You cannot do it wrongfully. Otherwise, your start will become wrong. So what to do? Practice it. Practice it. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk. La sharika laka labbaik. Some people stop on la sharik. Innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk. La sharika lak. You don't say labbaik in the end. But for us, it's better to say labbaik in the end. Okay? Third thing in ihram is, after niyat and talbiyah, is what? Dress of ihram. For women, it's very easy. Allah has made everything easy for women. Including, not everything, oh no. Let me take it back. Many things easy for women. Not yet? Okay. But here, when you do ibadat, in ibadah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it easy for you to wear whatever you want to wear. It should be tahir. Only the thing, it should be pak and tahir. And keep it pak and tahir all the time. But men will wear two clothes. Ihram, it's called ihram for them. And of course, for women, any color they can use for their clothes. But it's better to be white. It's better, not much, emphasized. But it's good if they wear white. They will feel good themselves, wearing a different clothes, preparing, a different way to make it a special journey, inshallah. So that is for women. For men, they have to have white. They have no choice, other choice. And they cannot wear any other thing other than these two pieces of clothes. Subhanallah. Every step has a philosophy behind it, reasoning, that need another session to know. Or if you get good sources for that, see the philosophy of Hajj. Why? For everything, why? Why two pieces? Why white? Why men? Why women? Why this? Why that? Why that? And you will find amazing reasoning behind every ritual of Hajj, inshallah. So keep it all the time tahir and clean. These are the forbidden acts, forbidden things in ihram. everything need to be discussed in more details, and we are not going to discuss them today here. But if you have any question about them, you might have a book with you, any source, good source with you, any knowledge, any alim you can contact, or me myself, inshallah, will try to be available for you, inshallah. These are, have a look, quick look on them. Don't do these things, right? I can share this, inshallah, presentation later on with you. Step number 2. So this was just step number 1. See how much time it took for step number 1. But inshallah, after these 2 or 3 slides, will go faster. This number 2. Step number 2 is tawaf. Once you did your ihram or in the miqat, you finish everything, all the wajibat of ihram. Now you are heading towards Makkah. When you come to Makkah, first thing you do is do the tawaf. Tawaf has its conditions and method how to do it. So first make the intention. For each action you need to make a separate intention. And if sometime you forget to say it with your tongue, it is okay. Why? Because the intention is what actually you are doing, what you are planning to do. Why you are here? Are you going just taking a round as a walking? No, not walking. I'm doing tawaf. Okay, tawaf, how to do tawaf? Do you know? Yes, I know how to do. How many times? 7 times. So this is, everything is in your mind. This is actually your intention. So keep the intention that I'm performing this for what? For Umrah Tamattu. Why Umrah Tamattu? For Hajjatul Islam. And why? For whom? For Allah. Qurbatan ilallah ta'ala. All the time, while you are doing the tawaf, you should remain in the state of tahara. Tahara in both ways. Means your clothes should remain tahir, and plus you should remain in the state of tahara, means in the state of wudu. Should not break your wudu. If you break your wudu, your tawaf will break. So make sure to remain in the state of wudu. There are some more details about it, when you break it and when, if you go and redo your wudu, then come back, where to start again. Are you going to start from 0? Or there are some details. If we get chance, inshallah, we'll talk about them. So number 1, 7 rounds. 7 rounds continuously. One more thing, you should pay full attention. In salah, if you have doubt about your rakat, you can rectify them. But in tawaf, no. The tawaf is gone. You will lose your tawaf if you get confused. Oh, which number of tawaf is this? This is 5th or 6th? Is 4th or 5th? So doubt in the numbers of round invalidates the tawaf. But if it is mustahab tawaf, you have done your wajib tawaf already, now you are doing it on behalf of your marhumin, then it's okay. That is mustahab tawaf. In that tawaf you can determine the lesser number and continue. Also, if this is 5th or 6th, I'm so confused between 5th and 6th, consider it as a 6th and continue and finish your 6th and then 7th. But this is in mustahab. You cannot do this, you cannot apply this rule on wajib. And wajib, you have to be so much attentive, right? And so much careful that don't let doubt emerge there. Okay? keep your keep your body and clothes tahir. We have talked about it. How begin your tawaf? How to start your tawaf? Begin the tawaf from location of Hajar al-Aswad and end in the same spot. Before I go further, what is the masail? Let me go show you this. See this round, gray, and you see there is a line, and there is a U shape, and there is a dharih right here. So that dharih is called Maqam Ibrahim. And this semicircle is Hijr Ismail. Some people call it Hajar Ismail. Is wrong. Hijr Ismail. And you see an opening between this Hijr Ismail and the Kaaba. If you go through that opening, your Hajj becomes batil. Your Tawaf becomes batil. You have to redo your Tawaf. So in Tawaf, you have to include Hijr Ismail. You go out from outside of Hijr Ismail. Before, the ulama or our ulama would emphasize that you should remain within this circle between Kaaba and Maqam Ibrahim. Between Kaaba, say salawat. Let me see if I have the. I have the pointer. One more salawat, please. Oh, this is the pointer? Good, thank you. Yes, good, thank you very much. This is Maqam Ibrahim. This is Hajar Aswad, Hajar. And this is Hijr. Hijr is the place where Ismail is buried here. This is the qabr of Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam. That's why it's called Hijr. But this is Hajar. I mean Hajar, not Hajar, Hajar. Hajar means stone, black stone. You start from black stone right here. This is the start. So before, the ulama would say, that's why you see this gray circle, you have to remain here between these two. But nowadays, almost all the maraja, they allow us to come from outside right here and include, Maqam Ibrahim in our tawaf. Not necessary to come between these two. So it's okay. Why? Because of the crowd, so much. But to my own experience that I have done, alhamdulillah, Hajj multiple times, and also recently I have done the Umrah. So although it is allowed to go from here, although there is so much crowd, but I have noticed that many people, they avoid this area because of this, because there's so much crowded. And nowadays it became, and this way it becomes so easy for you to go from here. Why? Because most of the people want to go from outside. If you can come from, between these two, it is good. It is recommended, but not wajib, not necessary. If you can do it easily, do it. Come from all the time. Keep your left shoulder towards the wall of Kaaba. Don't move it. If you move it, you have a group of people, they remain behind, want to see where are they? Where are you? And you moved. So your shoulder moved from Kaaba. And while your shoulder is away from Kaaba, and you took 1 or 2 steps. And you cannot, stop there. You cannot stand up, stand there. You have to keep moving, and you're moving like this. Kaaba is here, you're moving like this. So that part of your tawaf becomes batil. You have to come back and start from there. Or redo the round. So just be careful, don't move your shoulder. Keep your shoulder there and keep moving. And there are certain du'as to read. And if you are with the group, many times it is very hard to stay with the group. But if 2, 3, 5 people are together, you can keep reading. There are du'as for each round. There is a du'a. Read that du'a. This way you can remember that. And also you can think about anything to remember that. For example, you say, okay, this first round is dedicated to first 2 ma'sumin, then second 2 ma'sumin, fourth or fifth, sixth, and seventh. So this way you can remember the rounds. 14 ma'sumin, 7 rounds. For example, just to remember that, okay, this now we are going to remember this ma'sum, this ma'sum. Tawaf is for Allah, not for ma'sumin. Tawaf is for Allah, but you are remembering the numbers, okay? This way. In whatever way you can remember, don't let any doubt be there. Okay, going back, I might miss anything, but because of the time, you can go through it, and if you have any question, inshallah, we'll be happy to answer your questions. Avoid touching the Kaaba during the tawaf. Some people are so much excited while doing tawaf. Other people do, but we cannot do it. If you touch the Kaaba like this while doing tawaf, your tawaf may become batil. The reason is that you will come out of the circle of tawaf. See? Here in the bottom, there is a small, kind of wall right here. It's called Shazrawan. Shazrawan. If you put your hand here, you went under the Shazrawan, technically. And you went out of the circle of tawaf. Your part of your body, your hand. So the whole body should be within the circle of tawaf, not in the Kaaba, not out of the circle of tawaf, which is, of course, circle now is more wider, but you cannot go out of the masjid and do tawaf. So these are technical things to consider. Now, third step. You've done your tawaf 7 times. One more thing in tawaf to make it easy. Let me go back very quickly. It is very hard from here to start because people are moving. And you don't get chance even to see this line. It's very hard. So, on the opposite side of this wall, opposite side, means you see you're walking this way. On your right hand up, you will see a green light. The green light is actually showing you this line. So that makes it easy for you to know to count your rounds and also to start your round. Say now, okay, this is the green light and this is the corner of Hajar al-Aswad. Now I know that now I'm starting. Is mustahab to start your niyat even before. You don't have to come there and on the line and start. You cannot do that. People will push you. So enter. Then also enter in a way that you slowly, gradually come into the circle of tawaf where people are moving around. You cannot come directly like this and enter the tawaf. You have to go back, little bit back. See? Come here. on the other side of this line. Go there, enter it without niyat. You're just entering the circle. Entering circle, and as you come here, or you have done your niyat already, but you will do the niyat, you will start the counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, this way. So there are things, inshallah, maybe many times you will learn when you reach there. The third step is quickly Salat-e-Tawaf. Salat-e-Tawaf, okay, one of the technical issues, very, very important, is that you have to read your salat correctly. Many maraja say that, including Ayatollah Sistani, that if you cannot read correctly, your salat is not right, not correct. So this is one of the preparations, that you should correct your salat. If your salat is not correct, technically you did not do Salat-e-Tawaf, is batil. When Salat-e-Tawaf is void, then you missed one part of Hajj, and the Hajj can be void. That it is that important. Practice it. Listen to Alhamd and Qul Huwallah correctly. Repeat them. Let somebody hear you, how you're reading it. And the mas'ala shar'i is this, that if you are not able to perform Salat-e-Tawaf correctly, then you have to hire somebody to do it for you, or appoint somebody to do it for you. Talbiyah, practice talbiyah, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, and practice your salat correctly. 2 rakat salat. Make sure there are no mistakes in your salat. So it should be immediately, without any delay. Go behind. This is Kaaba, and this is Maqam Ibrahim. Come this side, behind Maqam Ibrahim. Since nowadays, because of the crowd, many people will be doing tawaf, and you will not get chance to stay here. Go back whenever you go, but stay behind this line. Whenever you go, you can offer your Salat-e-Tawaf in the back of. Before, you're supposed to do it closely here, but now the Maraja say it's not possible for you, then it's okay. The whole area is masjid area. You can go anywhere behind this point and offer your salat.
As long as it's on the ground floor, right?
Ground floor. All the things you do in ground floor. Don't go upstairs. Okay, so these two rakat, it is no, do the intention that I am doing this salat for tawafi, umrah tamattu, for hajjatul Islam wajib qurbatan Allah ta'ala. It is 2 rakat, just like Fajr salat. During salat, the reaction of the recitations of surahs can be done either loudly or silently. You have the choice. And once you finish your salat, the tawaf, it is mustahab to offer 2 rakat salat, and do, after doing this salat, there is a Zamzam water. I will show you now. So it is essential to make it in Arabic. I said it. Okay. Now let's go to next slide, showing you salat of. I said this. Mustahab. Many times it's better not to try. You cannot even reach there, or you might get hurt or something. So but if you are able to do it easily, try to kiss Hajar Aswad. If you cannot do it, then do it from distance, like this. As we do salam, assalamu alaikum Aba Abdullah, assalamu alaikum. From distance, you can do from distance. Bismillah wallahu akbar. Even you will see many people in their 7 rounds, when they reach to that line, they raise their hand and say, Bismillah wallahu akbar. You can do that too. Bismillah wallahu akbar. It's called istilam. Istilam. Istilam means saying salam from distance to Hajar Aswad. Do it. This is mustahab. It is not part of Hajj. It is not a step of Hajj. Zamzam water as well. It is mustahab. Nowadays, before they had Zamzam well, people would go down. Now you'll see these are the latest pictures. They have water fountains everywhere in the haram. Anywhere you can just try a little bit of the water. Don't drink much. It depends that because you are going from here and see, take little water as a barakat and read this dua. So beautiful dua. Very, very good dua. Short dua while reading. It says, Allahumma aj'alhu ilman nafi'an wa rizqan wasi'an wa shifa'an min kulli da'in wa suqum. Allah make this water for me a beneficial knowledge, abundant sustenance, rizq, and a cure from all illnesses and diseases. So beautiful dua. When you read it, inshallah, Allah will give you knowledge, give you rizq, and give you shifa. This is Zamzam water. Step 4. Step 4 is sa'i between Safa and Marwa. And this is what Quran is speaking about. In the Safa wal Marwa min sha'airillah. They are the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very important. And as I said, each place has a historical background and plus a reasoning behind every action of Hajj. Do the intention and it is mustahab to do it in the state of wudu. In tawaf, wudu was wajib. But here, wudu is not wajib, it is mustahab. You can do it, it's good to do it in the state of wudu. But starting from Safa is wajib. Start from Safa and on Marwa. Let me see if I have another picture. No. Okay. So, this place is Safa, that in the end is Marwa. Start from one round. So when you say 7, not 7 rounds, 7 one ways. So start from here 1 to Marwa, 2nd to Safa, 3rd to Marwa, 4th to Safa, 5th to Marwa, 6th to Safa, 7th to Marwa, and you're done. 3.5 round actually, if you say round. So this is how it works. And keep your face. Again, doubt in the numbers here also will invalidate your sa'i. Remember your rounds. Don't get confused. And 7 times without break. Okay, no break. You cannot break it and say, okay, I will do it later. No. Hold. Yes, if you are very, very tired, you can stay or sit. No problem. But if you are really tired, not just for talking or for fun, you should keep walking.
If there's adhan in the middle.
Yes, if the adhan in the middle, it happens maybe for the, tawaf as well. Okay, it's a good question. If this happens, for tawaf, if you are praying with them, your own wajib salat, so you kind of breaking the tawaf for salat, then you can start after salat from the same place where you left. But you have done your salat already. It is salatul asr there, and you did your asr. Now you're breaking it. Or you have to break it. So in this situation, you have to start all over again. The round is not valid. Same thing about sa'i. In sa'i, if you have finished your half of the round, it was fourth round. You finish your fourth round and it was a break. Then you can continue third and fourth, sixth and seventh. Fifth, sixth, and seventh. But if it is before finishing fourth, it is on the third round or 3.5 something, then you have to start all over again. There is something, it's called Harwala. It's a place where you see green lights where you walk fast. It's called Harwala. Swiftly walk, but only for men, not for women. Women walk easily. Men do some struggle, okay? So this is what is Harwala. As I said, you can pause for Salah at the side, resume from the same place. It is recommended to perform the sa'i immediately after Tawaf after Salat-e-Tawaf, or after taking a break, but on the same day. You cannot do it next day, then the same day. If not, it is not permissible to delay it until next day. Fifth. Now, mashallah, you're almost done. Once you reach to Marwa, you finish your Umrah Tamattu. Umrah Tamattu, do taqsir. You cannot shave your head here. You just cut some of your hair. The ladies, if they want to do it, they should do it in such a way that non-mahram should not be able to see their hair, and do it because you have to just cut few hair there. Or you cut your nail, one of these two. And you are out of Ihram. You're done, you finish with your Hajj Tamattu. So these are 5 steps, first 5 steps of Umrah Tamattu. You've done your Umrah Tamattu already. Once you've done your Umrah Tamattu, now you have maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days. You can go and walk without Ihram. And you can keep doing Tawaf. But you cannot go out. You cannot go somewhere else. See, after Taqsir, your Umrah Tamattu is complete. Prepare for next part of Hajjatul Islam, which is Hajj Tamattu. Now you are no longer in the state of Ihram. You are not allowed to leave Makkah before completing Hajj Tamattu. You need to stay within Makkah. Sometimes you have 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. It depends on your plan of your group. So whatever time you have in Makkah, what you do if you have time to do something good in Ramadan, what you do? Read Quran. When you get chance, read Quran. Read Quran. This is Ramadan. The same thing in Makkah. When you get a chance, do Tawaf. Do Tawaf. Do Tawaf. As much as you can. For yourself, for your parents, for other people. You can include, since it is mustahab. In mustahab Tawaf, you can include thousands, no matter how many. You can do niyat that I'm doing Tawaf for all my marhumin, for all mu'minin, for whatever you say. It is Allah's mercy that Allah will accept and will send the thawab to everyone that you have intended to send. Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Now from here we'll go very quickly, because most of the masail we have discussed already. Now Hajj Tamattu will start. For Umrah Tamattu, you didn't have time limit or any specific time to do it, except the same, of course, month, but not a specific day for Umrah Tamattu. You start first of Dhul Hijjah, second, maybe third, fourth, whatever, and you do it in one day. You finish it in one day. Now you are in Makkah, waiting for what? For Hajj. Can you do it immediately? No. You have to wait for date, 9th of Dhul Hijjah. So 9th of Dhul Hijjah, Hajj starts. Many people go to Mina on 8th of Dhul Hijjah. It is not part of Hajj. It's called Yom Tarwiyah, but many people go there. Usually, in Fiqh Ja'fari, you have to reach Arafat before Dhuhr on 9th of Dhul Hijjah. You don't have to go to Mina on 8th of Dhul Hijjah. You can stay at your hotel. It depends again on your group, how they are arranging the trip. But usually what they do, they let you stay in the hotel on the 8th of Dhul Hijjah, and many people are already left for Mina. And in the morning, you get a good chance, less rush, less crowd. You go to Arafat. It's called Yom Arafah, 9th of Dhul Hijjah. But of course, you need to do Ihram first again. So you were out of Ihram from Umrah Tamattu', now you will wear another Ihram. You can use the same clothes, no problem. But again, with all those conditions, the niyat will be different. The niyat means you have in mind that this time that I'm wearing Ihram for Hajj Tamattu'. For Hajj Tamattu'. And also, there is no restriction of miqat here. In Hajj, in Umrah Tamattu', you had to go to miqat to wear it. But here, you can wear it anywhere in Makkah. Anywhere means you can wear it in your hotel, no problem. And do the niyat of Hajj, Hajjatul Islam. It is mustahab to wear it on 8th of Dhul Hijjah after Dhuhr. So you get ready for next day. Method and rules are the same. We don't have to spend much time on here. And the niyat will be, I'm wearing Ihram for Hajj Tamattu' and of Hujjatul Islam, of Hajjatul Islam. Wajib Qurbatullah Ta'ala. Step 2, go to Arafat. Staying in Arafat is wajib from Dhuhr to Maghrib. From Dhuhr to Maghrib. 9. So you should reach there before Dhuhr. So that's why usually the caravans take you after Fajr so that you reach, because it takes time because of the crowd and so much rush. So you reach there before Dhuhr, so you can offer a Salat al-Dhuhr there. What you will do there? Nothing, just you have to stay there for this period of time. You will see this much crowd. First feeling that you will feel is what? That you look as you are in the day of judgment, in the Hashr. All people are in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving their accounts, and you are one of them. So good feeling. You know, very spiritual environment, of course. So, not wajib, but it is mustahab to remain in the state of wudu all the time you are there. But if you are tired, you can sleep, no problem. You can take some rest. But pray Dhuhr and Asr combined. All the Muslims, they pray Dhuhr and Asr combined in Arafat. They don't separate. All Muslims, all sects, they read it, even Jama'at, together, Dhuhr and Asr. And Maghrib and Isha, they read it in Muzdalifah together, combined. But there are so many du'as. Recommend the du'as to read. One of them is Dua Imam Husaini alayhi salam for Arafah. Dua Imam Zelle al-Abidin, Dua Imam al-Sadiq, Dua Rasulullah, Dua Amir al-Mu'mineen. So you don't have much time to finish all of them. So as much as you can, take the advantage of time and take some dua books with you or any app if possible. Step 3. This place is also called Mash'arul Haram. This is Muzdalifah and also it's called Mash'ar. You should be there, stay there from, from Arafat you'll reach there and be there after Maghrib. Actually starting from Maghrib to Fajr, you will stay there. Spend the night. Some old people or even ladies who cannot do it, for them it is allowed to go to the hotel and spend the night there. But they have to come here. From here they can go to their hotel. They don't have to spend the whole night. Old people and the ladies. But it is recommended for them if they can stay is good. Otherwise, other people should stay. Should stay, and what you will do there? You will collect 70 pebbles. You will find pebbles. You will have a pouch or something, and count at least 70 pebbles. Collect them. What to do with these pebbles? To hit shaitan. Here you will hit shaitan. Step 4. From Muzdalifah in the morning, you will come to Mina. What day is this? So yesterday, on 9th of Dhul Hijjah, you did these two things. You went to Arafat, and you went to Muzdalifah. You spend the night in Muzdalifah. Now it is the morning of 10th of Dhul Hijjah, the day of Eid. Everybody is in Mina. Mina is also a plain area. You will find everybody in Mina. What they are doing there? They will do 3 things, 3 actions. Number 1, hitting the shaitan. You will hit the shaitan. It's called the Rami al-Jamarah. And when you hit 3 shaitans later on, it's called Rami Jamarat. Jamarat is plural. But here, Rami Jamarah. You will hit the, shaitan, big shaitan. You have to use fresh pebbles every time. There are so many pebbles there on the ground. You cannot go and have a, some pebbles and reuse them there. No. The fresh that were not used, that you selected and collected, use those. If you are out of those, you can, of course, borrow from somebody. Because 70, you don't need 70. 70 is better to have. And you have some extra, actually, than what you originally need. So this is what you do in Mina, 10th of Dhul Hijjah. After this, step 5th, you do what? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Every single person will sacrifice one animal. How to sacrifice? You cannot go to the slaughterhouse and you sacrifice by yourself. So your group leader is going to take this responsibility, your names, all of you. He and few people will go to the slaughterhouse. They will select some animals there, and they will slaughter them on your behalf. And as soon as, so you'll see everybody is waiting, sitting there. What are you doing? I'm waiting for my sacrifice. Let me know. Miss, I'm just waiting for the news that my sacrifice is done. So they are going to go there and call you and say, brother, sister, your sacrifice is done. As soon as your sacrifice is done, immediately you can do the 3rd amal on that day, and which is what? Halq or taqsir. If it is your first Hajj, make good, clean, head. Should be shining. Right? Good shine. And especially if there is sun. very hot sun, and your sun is reflecting from your head, shoo, like that. You have to do that. If it is your first. If it is your second, you have choice. You do the taqsir or you do halq, means shaving. Taqsir means just cutting few of your hair. As soon as you do this, all forbidden acts will become halal for you. You are kind of out of ihram. Except two things will remain, and those two things is marital relationship and smelling fragrance. You still cannot smell fragrance. When it will become halal, you will see. Step 7. After doing a'mal Hajj on 10th of the Hijjah, now there are few steps that you will go to Makkah. They called a'mal Makkah. A'mal Makkah. You still have to stay in Mina. But from Mina, you need to go to Makkah to perform Tawaf. For the Tawaf, all the rules are the same, so we don't want to spend much time here. Okay? So it is recommended to complete the Tawaf on 10th of the Hijjah in the night or before. But half of the night you have to be in Mina. You cannot leave Mina for the whole night. You have to stay a night. Either first half of the night you go for A'mal Makkah or after half of the night. Number 8, after Tawaf, Salat-e-Tawaf, exactly as we done before. Right? All the rules are the same. After that, step 9, Sa'i. Perform Sa'i the same way that we discussed earlier in Umrah Tamattu, but with the intention of Hajj Tamattu. Once you finish your Sa'i, the smell, smelling the fragrance which was haram for you, here it becomes jaiz. Now you are almost totally out of ihram, except one thing will remaining. Your marital relationship. When it becomes halal, we'll see. Step 10, Tawaf and Nisa. So you will do 2 Tawaf. One regular Tawaf for Hajj and one Tawaf and Nisa. Our Sunni brothers, they have Tawaf al-Wida. But we don't have that Tawaf. We have Tawaf and Nisa. And this is must. Without doing this Tawaf, husband is not halal for the wife, and wife is not halal for husband. This relationship is still forbidden. So that's why the most important thing you have to do there is Tawafun Nisa. Unless you want to take revenge. No, I'm just joking. No, of course not. So, Tawaf and Nisa is must. Even children have to do Tawaf and Nisa. Otherwise, they cannot get married when they grow up. Method is the same. Right? 11, step 11. Step 11 is same thing. 2 rakat salat. But the intention, Salat-e-Tawaf and Nisa. Same condition, same method. Once you finish this, Salat-e-Tawaf and Tawaf al-Nisa, now everything which became haram on you, every single thing is halal. You are totally out of your ihram, including marital, relationship. Step 12. Spend eve of 11th and 12th with the intention of staying in Mina as a part of Hajj Tamattu of Hajj al-Islam. Time is from Maghrib to midnight of each night. Anyone who remains in Mina until sunset of 12. So before sunset of 12th of Dhul Hijjah, just leave Mina. Go back to Makkah, to your hotel whenever you are staying. If you don't do it, or for some reason you are stuck and you are not able to get out of Mina until sunset of 12, then you have to continue for one more day, for more night. You have to stay one more night. If you want to avoid that, just leave Mina immediately. Last step. Hit all three shaitan on 11th and 12th. So what you will do, see, so 9th you went to Arafat and Muzdalifah. 10th you did 3 things in Mina. You came to Mina. After Mina, you stayed in Mina. After 10th, you stayed in Mina. And the eve of 11th. Eve of 11th means after the 10th of Dhul Hijjah and before the day of 11th of Dhul Hijjah, the night, you stay half of the night there, and in the half of the night or in the daytime, you go and come back quickly, do A'mal Makkah. The same you will do the second thing on 12th. But this is in the night. What you're doing in the morning, this is what you're doing in the morning. This is the hardest thing you do. And all those, this is the last step, but this is the hardest step. Why? Because you have to walk a lot. Walk from, it depends where you are staying. Most of the time, especially Americans, they stay very, very far away from this place. Maybe miles away, 4 miles, maybe sometimes 5 miles away, and you have to just walk, keep walking. That heat in the morning, and it's better to reach there before Dhuhr, because many fiqh, many jurisprudence in our Muslim brothers, they recommend after Dhuhr, doing it after Dhuhr. So for us, it is a good chance to go before Dhuhr, because after Dhuhr, the crowd, you cannot handle it. So the groups, what they do, they take you in the morning, early morning, but you have to walk. So this is the hardest part. I'm giving you a heads up from now. This is the, first of all, you are tired of all those things. And this is the end of your Hajj. And you have to walk and walk and walk and walk. And you have done so much there in Makkah. All those tawaf and coming back and all. But it's, of course, miss hard work, but it's fun and it's thawab, inshallah. The same you do on 12th. So this is the last step. When we finish this, after hitting 3 shaitans, you can exit Mina, but not before Dhuhr. After Dhuhr. And not before Maghrib. Because if you do it after Maghrib, then you have to stay one more day. MashaAllah, you done your Hajj already. Mubarak, congratulations. And there is one condition. Don't forget me in your dua there. Inshallah. Salawat from Muhammad. Yes, go ahead. Question. Sister. Yeah. To Arafat? Umrah, sorry, okay. Step 2? Here.
No, not this one. Yeah, this one. You showed that there's that semicircle. You said we have to go from outside, inside or inside?
Okay, good. Let me.
Question, repeat the second.
Yeah, actually she is asking that what did you say about this circle? Should we stay within this circle or outside this circle? So let me explain it again. It is better to stay within the circle. Before, our ulama would say that you have to stay within this circle between, actually this is the main symbol that you have to remember. Between these two, Maqam Ibrahim but no, now you have the choice to go outside as well. Oh, here, okay. I thought this one. So this is one. So now you know that you can stay inside here and outside here. About this, you have to go outside. If you go inside there and you excluded this, so your tawaf will become batil. So don't go from here, from this cut. You see this passage? No. Come, include this. This should be within the circle of your tawaf. Come outside. This area is very, very narrow. Don't worry about it. Go whenever you can go. It's clear? Yes.
So we have done Umrah even last year, but the Hijra Ismail की जो आप बोल रहे हैं ना जगह जो हौश
Yeah.
का है, वो लोग बैरियर से बंद कर देते हमेशा.
Correct. Nowadays the
गुंजाइश ही नहीं रहती क्रॉस करने.
true. Maybe if they open it, okay, so they do it for their own maybe security reasons or to keep it organized, whatever. But Shari'i mas'ala this, if you get a chance, some people go inside, if you have seen people offering salat here inside. So he is doing the tawaf and he got the chance to go inside. He went inside, then from here he went outside and continued his salat. His tawaf, not allowed. He had to come. First of all, he cannot stay, continue his tawaf. After finishing 7th, you can come here if you want to. Yes, go ahead, please.
I have a question about the conditions of ihram for women. They cannot cover their face, but if I have a condition like I need eyeglasses or sunglasses, can I wear it? And what would be the kafara?
Eyeglasses, I mean, if they are transparent, is okay.
What about sunglasses? I have very, very sensitive eyes. I cannot be in the sun without sunglasses.
Sunglasses that covers your face or your eyes, even the phone, the phone is even for men. You cannot cover your, face with this phone. So you have to give kafara then, unless this is something necessary, as you're saying, must for your health. So it will be considered as a medicine or some medical, aid that you are using, and that situation is okay. Otherwise, you have to give kafara then.
Okay.
So what about a cap? Cap that provides.
Cap is okay, as long as for women, face should not be covered, and for men, their head should not be covered.
For after 11th and 12th of Zilhajj, when we're going back to Mina, men are out of ihram. They can wear their regular shoes, right? Like because there's a lot of walking.
Correct. You can do that. Yes. Totally offer. Only 2 things will remain, but you don't have to keep wearing your ihram. You can change your ihram. You can just wear regular anything. It's not ihram anymore. Yes.
In Umrah Tamattu, after Sa'i, are we supposed to do another tawaf like normally we do in Umrah, or no? Because I don't think that was mentioned here.
No, you're done. See, there are 5 steps. There is no tawaf after this. But if you do, see this one. If you're doing Umrah Mufrada, just Umrah, not Hajj. Maybe inshallah someday you go to Umrah. Everything you do exactly the same until here. 5 steps will be exactly the same. Except what? You will add 2 more things. those last tawaf that we have done in Tawaf al-Nisa and Namaz Tawaf al-Nisa. Just this will be the addition, so it becomes 7 things in Umrah Mufrada, the Umrah that you do mustahab. But here, 5th step is done. You're done with Umrah.
And then one question regarding Jamaat prayer too, that if we are performing Tawaf and it's time for Maghrib prayer for Sunnis, not for us, they will stop the Tawaf. We will be forced to pray with them, but it is not time for prayer for us. So in that condition, do we restart the Tawaf or do we continue from where we were?
Yes, if you know that the time of Maghrib is not there yet, and you cannot just stay there, you just want to pray with them with any qada intention or something, so you did not pray at the time. So you have to redo your tawaf. Or if you have done 4th, so you can start from after 4. But before 4, you have to redo it. But if you pray, even if it is 1, we can continue from there. Yes. Kumail.
Maulana, so it's not recommended to touch the Kaaba while we're doing the tawaf?
No, not just not recommended. It may invalidate your tawaf. So don't do it. Yes. What to do? Don't stop on your 7th round. Keep going. 7th round, done. Your intention is finished. Your salat is finished. Just like Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're done. But you stay on your musalla to do the tasbih exactly as you are in the state of salat while you are not. The same thing you can do here. Finish your 7th. After 7th, continue your 8th, which is not 8 actually, a new one. And just a round. It's not a tawaf. Just to kiss the, Hajar al-Aswad if possible, or at least touch the wall of Kaaba. After you finish your tawaf, do that.
Is there any recommended du'as for the tawaf?
Yes. For each round there is a dua, short dua, but there is. I might be able, inshallah, to give you some printout for that. If possible, inshallah, I can do that.
Until 10th of Zelle in Mina, it was pretty clear. But after that, we go back again to Mecca, right, for Tawaf and Nisa. So, are we repeating the Safa Marwa again? I thought we
Yes.
already did it the first time.
Correct. So you do the Safa Marwa again for Hajj. So that was Umrah Tamattu. And this is Hajj Tamattu. Actually, 2 parts. There are 2 parts.
Right.
Hajj Tamattu includes all those parts of Umrah Tamattu, 5 steps.
Right.
You will repeat all those 5 steps in Hajj Tamattu. All of except Taqsir. In Taqsir, you have the choice whether Halq means shaving or Taqsir. It depends on if it is your first Hajj or it is your repeated Hajj.
Okay. But in
Originally, altogether, you will do 3 tawaf.
Okay.
3 tawaf, 3 namaz tawaf. And 2 sa'i. Altogether.
Right.
So 5 and 13, 18 actions, 18 steps altogether. Yes.
मौलाना वो जब हजरत के लिए ihram किया था, we did not do talbiya. तो उसमें just to make sure there is no talbiya for the ihram for Hajj Tamattu.
जो आप अपने होटल में करेंगे उसमें तलबिया हाँ शर्त नहीं है, लेकिन आप जब हज तमत्तु में मीकात पर करेंगे वहां पर है. नेक्स्ट.
मौलाना ऑनलाइन क्वेश्चन है कि मक्का और मदीना में मस्जिद नबी या मस्जिद हराम में कसर नमाज पढ़ी जाएगी कि पूरी नमाज?
वेरी गुड. तो मस्जिद हराम यानी मक्का क्या जो पूरा अब इस वक्त नया एरिया है मस्जिद का, सिर्फ मस्जिद के विद इन मस्जिद, होटल में नहीं, मस्जिद में, ऐसे ही मदीने की मस्जिद में चॉइस है आपके पास. मस्ट नहीं कि यू हैव टू ऑफर इट फुल. नो, यू हैव द चॉइस वेदर यू वांट ऑफ फुल और कसर. बोथ इज पॉसिबल फॉर यू. اب ظاہر ہے کہ زیادہ ہی پڑھیں تو اچھا ہے, تو فل کر لیں, بہتر ہے. آپ کو چانس ملا ہے سفر میں, ٹریولنگ میں, آپ فل پڑھ سکتے ہیں تو آپ کیوں نہیں فل پڑھیں, لیکن یو کین قصر بھی پڑھ سکتے ہیں.
بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. Is my Hajj accepted if my parents have not gone for Hajj yet?
Yeah, it's okay. Because your wajib is your wajib and their wajib is their wajib. Each of you have their own responsibilities.
Mm-hmm. Can I see the first slide again, please?
This one?
Yes, it's like, can you make it bigger if you like?
کون سا والا؟
So, asking for forgiveness from people, rights on, fulfilling the rights of others. So, can you expand on that, please?
Yeah, rights of others means you have taken some money from somebody, you borrowed some, anything from someone, give them back. No right of anybody should be on your shoulder. You should be free from rights of people. This is what it means. Next.
مولانا جو اسٹریپس والی سینڈلز ہوتی ہیں, اسٹریپ اراؤنڈ دی اینکل, ایک ہوتی ہے جس طرح چپل وچ یو سلائڈ ان, اس کے اوپر اسٹریپس ہیں, اینڈ دین ایک ہوتی ہیں جس میں اراؤنڈ دی اینکل یو کین ہیو اے اسٹک آن ویلکرو. یہ الاؤڈ ہے یا نہیں, جو ویلکرو والی ہیں جو اینکل کے اوپر؟
عورتوں کے لیے تو کچھ بھی الاؤڈ ہے, لیکن مردوں کے لیے ایسی چپل ہونی چاہیے کہ اٹ شوڈ ناٹ کور دا اپر پارٹ آف یور فیٹ, بوتھ فیٹ, اپر پارٹ. تو اسی لیے جتنا باریک اس کا اوپر کا پٹی ہو اتنی بہتر ہے. تب آپ کے پاس ایک چوائس ہے کہ 2 پٹی ہیں, ایک چوائس ہے کہ 3 پٹی ہو گئی, 2 پٹی اوپر آ گئی, ایک پٹی آپ کے اینکل کو بھی لے رہی ہے, تو ڈونٹ ڈو دیٹ. دس ون از ریکمینڈیڈ ٹو ہیو ایز لیس ایز پاسبل ٹو کور یور فیٹ.
اوکے. اور جو سینٹ فری یا کولونز یا شیمپو یا سوپ ہوتے ہیں وداؤٹ آئلز, آر دے الاؤڈ اور ناٹ؟
ہاں, دے آر الاؤڈ ٹوٹلی, نو پرابلم. سینٹ از ناٹ الاؤڈ, اگر سینٹڈ ہیں ناٹ الاؤڈ, لیکن سوپ اگر آپ نے انسینٹڈ لے لیے ہیں تو اٹ از اوکے, شیمپو بھی اوکے.
اوکے. آپ کے پاس کوئی ول کا ٹیمپلیٹ ہے جو ہم لوگ فالو کر سکیں؟
بالکل, انشاءاللہ ہم آپ کو پرووائڈ کر دیں گے اس کا, نو پرابلم انشاءاللہ.
مولانا ویل چیئر پہ اگر طواف نساء کرانا ہے تو وہ نیچے نہیں جانے دیتے, تو اوپر سے کرا سکتے ہیں؟
جہاں تک ہو سکے نیچے سے کریں,
نیچے
جہاں تک ہو سکے. بالکل ایسی مجبوری ہو جائے کہ نو 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 تو پھر اوپر لے جائیں, نہیں تو اوپر کو تو کسی طرح وہ الاؤ نہیں کرتے. یہ چیز ہے مشکل. تو کوشش کریں, یہ کر سکتے ہیں کہ چلتے چلتے بیٹھ جائیں, چلیں, تھک گئے بیٹھ گئے تھوڑی دیر کے لیے, مگر اسی جگہ سے اسٹارٹ کریں, پھر تھوڑا راؤنڈ بڑا لے لیں, ایسی جگہ جہاں آپ ڈسٹرب نہ ہوں, تو تھوڑا تھوڑا سانس لے لے کے وہ کر کے کریں اگر کر سکتے ہیں تو. اگر بالکل نہیں کر سکتے تو پھر بہتر ہے کہ کسی کو سپرد کریں کہ وہ ان کے بہاف میں کر لیں. یہ چیز ہے.
اور پھر جو آخری طواف رہیں گا ہم ریگولر کلوتھس میں کریں گے؟
ہاں, ریگولر کلوتھس میں, بالکل. طواف النساء ریگولر.
جی. لاسٹ کوشچن یہ آپ بتا سکتے ہیں, جماعت نماز میں ان لوگوں کی تھوڑی جلدی ہوتی تو وہ کس نیت سے؟
صرف مغرب میں تھوڑا سا اشکال ہے, مغرب میں ہوتا ہے. اچھا, اس میں ایک یہ ہے کہ بہت سے مراجع اجازت دیتے ہیں کہ ٹھیک ہے تم ان کے ساتھ پڑھ لو, لیکن آپ اپنے اطمینان کے لیے کر سکتے ہیں کہ اس وقت کوئی قضا نماز پڑھ لیں اور اس کے بعد اپنی نماز پڑھ لیں, صرف مغرب کے لیے. باقی جتنی نمازیں اس میں آپ شریک ہو سکتے ہیں, نو پرابلم.
مولانا صاحب, احرام کے اوپر اگر لوگوز ہوں, جس طرح ابھی ہمارے گروپ نے بھیجے ہیں, اس کے اوپر جھنڈا بنا ہوا ہے and پورا ان کا نام لکھا ہوا ہے, are these allowed or not?
نہیں, ہٹا دیں, وہ اس کو ہٹا سکتے ہیں احرام میں سے, وہ جھنڈے ہٹا سکتے ہیں.
نہیں, ہٹانا ضروری ہے یا ہٹا سکتے ہیں؟
نہیں, ہٹانا ضروری ہے, کہ کوئی چیز نہیں ہونی چاہیے احرام ٹوٹلی, اس میں کوئی چیز سلی ہوئی نہیں ہونی چاہیے, ٹھیک ہے, اور کلر کی چیز کوئی نہیں ہونی چاہیے, ٹوٹلی سفید ہونا چاہیے. انلیس آپ کے پاس اور کوئی چوائس نہیں ہے, یہی ایک احرام ہے اور وہ ہٹ بھی نہیں رہا ہے, تو ایک مجبوری میں آپ پہن سکتے ہیں, نو پرابلم.
Maulana, so one of the ladies is asking in the group if we can have these PowerPoint slides for our reference.
Sure.
Is it possible?
بالکل بالکل بالکل.
Thank you.
آئی تھنک یہ آپ کے لیے اویلیبل ہو جائے گی, ہم بھی آپ کو دے سکتے ہیں, آپ یہ بھی کر سکتی ہیں کہ آئی تھنک آئی سی کی ویب سائٹ پہ بھی ہم لوگ اس کو اویلیبل کر سکتے ہیں, تو لنک ہاں دے سکتے ہیں. الکوثر کے لنک پہ شاید آلریڈی ہے, alkauthar.net, جو لیڈیز کا ہمارا جو یہاں کا وہ ہے, آئی بلیو وہاں پر آلریڈی ہے وہ, تو الکوثر پر یا آئی ای سی پر آپ کو انشاءاللہ مل جائے گا. اور اگر نہیں بھی ملے یا کچھ ہو تو آپ ڈائریکٹ ہمیں کال کریں, تو ہم آپ کو واٹس اپ بھی کر سکتے ہیں, ای میل بھی کر سکتے ہیں, کچھ بھی کر سکتے ہیں. بلکہ اگر ابھی آپ میں سے کوئی صاحب سب کے نام لے لیں اور ای میل اور فون نمبر لے لیں, تو ہم سب کو خود ہی بھیج دیں گے. بلکہ اگر آپ لوگ ایک گروپ بھی بنا لیں نا اس طرح, تو کوئی کویشچن ہے تو اس میں ڈال دیا اور وہ ہو گیا, تو وہ بھی ایک اچھا رہے گا. پھر آپ لوگوں کو پتہ چلے گا کون کہاں کس سچویشن میں ہے, کس کے پاس کیا ہے. تو از ناٹ بیڈ آئیڈیا ٹو ہیو اے حج گروپ واٹس اپ.
جیسے آپ نے میقات سے احرام کی نیت کی, احرام پہنا, تو رستے میں تلبیہ پڑھتے ہیں, لیکن مکہ پہنچ کے تلبیہ نہیں پڑھنا, لیکن وہ دماغ میں گھوم رہا ہوتا ہے, تو اس کا کیا کریں؟
دماغ میں کوئی حرج نہیں,
لیکن اس کو بس
زبان سے نہیں بولیں, اور اگر بھولے سے کہہ بھی دیں تو کوئی حرج نہیں, لیکن عمدن نہیں بولیں. جب آپ پہنچ جائیں مکہ,
اگر عمدن منہ سے نکل گیا تو اس کا کفارہ ہوگا؟
نہیں, کفارہ نہیں ہے, لیکن جائز نہیں ہے ایسا کرنا بس. کیونکہ آپ جیسے ہی مکے کی دیواریں دیکھیں تلبیہ بند, اور اگر عادتاً ایسا کر لیا یا بھولے سے کر لیا یا مسئلہ نہیں معلوم تھا کر لیا, تو از اوکے, نو پرابلم. ٹھیک ہے, آپ کو یا شور کہاں ہے. For two. They have to do it. They don't have to repeat everything, but they have to do one more sacrifice. They have to do one more sacrifice.
So it's the same for women?
Same for women. Men, women, both, they have to offer the sacrifice separately. Each one sacrifice. They cannot combine in one, because it is wajib part of the a'mal. Yeah, in mustahab, when we are here, we are not doing hajj and doing qurbani or sacrifice, you can include as many as people possible. ٹھیک ہے, بہت شکریہ. Thank you very much everyone for participating. MashaAllah, good to see that alhamdulillah many people are going, and some people may were not able to come and attend. You can share inshallah this presentation with them. This is something that you can go through it one more time, and you have any question, please let me know. Salawat bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Let's read the dua of Imam Zaman. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kulli waliyika al-Hujjat ibn al-Hasan صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا. رب صل على محمد وآل محمد. Correct.
तो उसके सेंटर में मारना जरूरी है या anywhere on the
Okay. Good question. Of course.
This one?
Yes.
जो पत्थर लिए थे 70
हाँ.
जब दोबारा वापस आ रहे हैं 3 शैतानों को मारने वही वाले पत्थर यूज हो रहे हैं कि
वही.
हमने दोबारा इकट्ठे किए
नहीं वही same very good. So 2 questions about hitting the shaitan, and it's good to know how to hit shaitan, right? So before we had a pillar like this, little bit bigger than this one, and you had to hit the pillar. If you missed, you have to redo again until you hit 7 times. But nowadays they have made a big huge wall, but still you can say that this is the original pillar and this is extended wall. If you can hit that pillar, is good. If it is not possible, the wall is okay. It is okay to hit the wall, no problem. The pebbles, are you going to get new pebbles from somewhere? No, the same pebbles that you collected from Muzdalifah, they were 70. You used few of them on 10th of Dhul Hijjah. Now 11th and 12th, you are using the same pebbles. And they are enough for you to finish your hitting the shaitan, inshallah. Good?
Thank you very much.
Jazakallah. MashaAllah. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.